Episode 8, June 5, 2025. Critical decision. The doctor came the next morning. The conversation started the same way. Do you speak English? What is your name? What is your date of birth? Where are you now? He listened with a stethoscope and said, "Hot murmur." I truly believe that the repeated "do you speak English" on day 2 actually caused a murmur in my heart. No one before or after has ever mentioned a murmur, and the test EKG he ordered came normal. What I appreciated was, before administering anything, a regular pill, an antibiotic, even a saline pouch, the nurse would always take a moment to explain. When I said I had shortness of breath, they measured my oxygen, raised the bed, and gave me a spirometer, all to make breathing easier. I said my mouth feels dry. Magically, the nurse appeared with a mouth moisturizer, gentle enough for the lips, safe enough for the inside of the mouth. A neat little Sage product, complete with a reorder number, efficiency with empathy. It was as if I were possessed. I picked up calls in my hoarse voice, complaining to everyone about the constant "do you speak English?" People tried to make sense of it, to explain it away. But finally, I found the solution, straight from Shukumar Roy's world of Hojoboro law. What I needed was chashma, glasses, the most logical nonsense I'd ever heard. So I decided to wear my glasses. At least it made me look literate. My roommate's husband walked in that morning, a lovely old gentleman with a kind smile. He brought 2 bags full of the items his wife had requested. She had gone in for gallbladder surgery. On my way to the bathroom, I saw him sitting beside the empty bed, reading a book. A nurse came over and began chatting with him. I overheard he was a retired government lawyer, but he couldn't recall if it was constitutional or administrative law. Later, I didn't see him again. Their son's family was expected from Boston around noon. They were probably on the surgery floor. The room felt still. Later in the afternoon, I saw friend A's face at the door, wearing a yellow disposable gown. His wife, or friend I, peeked in from behind. While chatting, I suddenly remembered a dream, some business idea with fabric logos. I didn't want to do it at all. We laughed. Until then, I hadn't eaten a thing. That morning, for the first time, I dipped a piece of dry bread into tea, only to realize afterward it wasn't tea, just hot water in a brown cup with a tea bag at the bottom. But it didn't taste bad. That gave us another round of laughter. Shankar arrived. Friend M had invited him to eat lunch with them. Friends A and I left. AI for artificial intelligence. Shankar went to see them off. He had downloaded my chart from the mainline health system. As soon as the blood test results uploaded, he saw them and looked visibly worried. My leukocyte count, which had dropped to 15,000, was now stuck in the critical zone, like a one-track-minded horse stomping its hooves. He wondered, should I be transferred to Jefferson Hospital? That's where we always went during his working years. Even in my terrible state, I managed to protest nasally, hoarsely. Shankar left, uncertain.